I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, the Leafs will win their last two games after a win over the Dallas Stars. Now we're getting ready to take on the San José Sharks. But before we do, we got the trade deadline. So let's jump into that. First, we got an advance a day. We will be buyers. Enter the deadline. Now there's not much we can do because we don't have much cap space. So I did find somebody. We're going to shore up some of our defense. Go to Minnesota. The Wild, and they have Michael Kessering on the block. Now they got two trades. One is Luciano plus a second and a fifth. Second one's a first, a sixth, and Mellison, another prospect. I think the first one. Let's accept this trade. So now we got an extra defenseman. Let's go to Toronto. Now we have Morrissey, Foote, Bovrov. Maybe Kesselring will be on the second pair, which might push Tyler Myers down to the third pair. So now it's whether you want to keep Hayden Fleury or Sheldon Surrey. I think we trade away Hayden Fleury. I like Surrey. Surrey's had a better record. He's got two goals, 9 assists, plus 7. Fleury's got 0 goals, 2 assists, and is a -2. We got 103 trades to be found. So I just want to make cap space, so we're going to find whoever gives us the best picks. Let's send him to Hamilton. Get a 5th and a 7th. And I think that's all we're going to do for the trade deadline. So with that done, next up is the San José Sharks. Let's have a look at our lineups and then get into the game. Playing for San Jose on the first line is Carter Verhaeghe, Connor Bedard, and Yari Curry. On their second line, Clark Gillies, Adam Fantilli, and Elias Lindholm. On their third line, Dylan Holloway, Ray Ferraro, and Fabian Zetterlund. And on their fourth line, Barclay Goodrow, Ridley Gregg, and Nathan Bastian. On defense, on the first pair, Brady Shea with Barrett Jackman. On the second pair, Jonas Teckendollar with Ken Danico. And on the third pair is Scott Hannon with Albert Johansson. Starting in net is Kurt McLean with Carl Vamelka backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Taylor Pyatt and Justin Surdet. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the second lines, Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, and Lanny McDonald. On the third lines, Andrew Ladd, Vincent Danfus, and Mark Parrish. And on the fourth lines, Bob Probert, Ken Linsman, and Glenn Murray. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Michael Kesselring. On the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Tyler Myers. Starting the net is Dominic Hasek with Artur Silov backing up. And their scratch player tonight is Sheldon Surrey.
Hi everybody, welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Already a successful homestand. They'll try to finish with the exclamation mark tonight. The time for talk, the time for heights over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Sharks take possession to get this one underway. He grabs the puck here at the point. Quick feed to Foote. And now he tries to get it across to Lindros. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Verhaeghe. The Leafs move it in. San Jose's got the puck in their own end. Headman pass.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Toronto's got the puck behind the net. And now he angles it across to Bertuzzi. Broken up at center by Verhaeghe. And that doesn't reach the net. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Morrissey. Fires it! Turned aside with the glove by McLean. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
It's always a little nerve-wracking when you're traded to a new team and you're playing in your first game, especially because you want to find chemistry, and sometimes you can overthink it, try and pass it too much because you're trying to be unselfish. I think you just got to get out there, be yourself, skate the game, think the game, play the game the way you know how.
Takes the feed. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Toronto's got possession at center. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. Denies him in close.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. To his teammate. San Jose's got the puck now. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. The Sharks have the puck in the corner. Quick feed down low. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Dumps it in. The Sharks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Good use of the body on the play. The Leafs have it against the wall. And the puck's booted away. Taken by Provorov. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam.
It'll be tough when you're waiting on your first NHL goal, but he's in the O-zone right now, and he's looking for ways to get to the net.
San Jose's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Ladd. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Slides the puck across to Holloway. Fires it on net. Denies the clopper.
Hasek's been great to start this season. I mean, he's got an excellent save percentage. His team's been winning games, and he starts another one with an incredible save.
Puck sent over to Craig. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Takes the feed, moving in. Sends it across. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. They dump it in and get off for a breather. The Leafs have it now. Right up the gut, here they go. Sends it over. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Linsman's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. The Leafs take possession off the face-off. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Here's a shot, and he makes a save there. Moves it quickly over to Murray. And he takes the feed. Grabs control of it at the point. Moves it to Curry. And that's a smart heads-up play by Foot. The Leafs take it across the line. The Sharks gain control of it. Here's a short pass to Bedard. Feeds it on over to Foot. Pucks it in deep and they'll make a change. Can't keep a hold of it. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
With the steal. Quick pass to Provorov. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Turned aside with the glove by McLean. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Here in the back half of this period, the game is still scoreless. Kelly's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Through center. From the left wing, takes the feed. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Quick feed to Myers. Slides the pass over to McDonald. Takes the feed. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Sharks win the draw. San Jose is looking to break out. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Takes a shot. Oh, it stays out. Whoa!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the complete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. They fight for it along the boards. San Jose's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Kesselring. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The Leafs play it along the wing. San Jose's got a hold of it along the wall. Passes the puck over to Zetterlund. The Leafs look to start the transition game. And they'll dump it in. Find some space in the corner. That's gloved by McLean.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Late goings of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Offense is on face-off and he wins the draw. Big time stop there. Shot, and it goes over too. Wow! Moves it to Shea. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Fires it into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Holloway. McLean's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Let's see what the officials are calling. Burrows has been called for cross-checking.
Anytime you're in the dying minutes of a period, you have to maintain your focus, especially when you're shorthanded. It's all about creating some momentum and killing the penalty.
It's the first penalty kill for this team tonight, guys, and we know their unit, it's ranked towards the bottom of the league, but this team's confidence can sometimes overpower the skill that they show. So let's see what they can get going here right now.
Shuts them down. Throws it in. San Jose's gained possession along the boards. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
Overall, it's a good period for the Leafs. They got a lot of shots on net, a lot of chances. Let's hope they can keep up the pressure and find this go-ahead goal.
Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. San Jose's won the opening draw and their power play rolls on. Oh, fantastic save there!
And when he got in on his own, James, I thought it was over. No question, thought it was going to be the back of the net, but the goaltender makes a fantastic save.
Moves it on over to Shea. That's moved up ahead. Takes it to the front. Glove save by the goalie.
Hasek dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Lindros gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Toronto's taking possession in their own end. Myers takes it along the wing. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Passes it to Shea. Sends a pass over. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Curry. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Hasek. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And off the draw, they win possession. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. The Sharks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Hyman's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving 2.
Guys, we know this PK is ranked toward the bottom of the league here, but they already killed off one penalty successfully tonight. They can stay true to their structure and gain good positioning. Maybe they can shut this one down too.
Denies him with a save. On the one-timer. Denies him again. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Fantilli's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the 2 centers were tied up. And that's picked off by Fantilli. And that's a great heads-up play by Bertuzzi. And the puck leaves the zone. Toronto's on the attack. Here's a shot. Glove save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Lindros hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Across the line. Slides by the check. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
The Sharks have it behind the cage. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
And now it's over to Hyman. Shakes off the coverage. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. The Leafs take possession here inside the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Ladd. San Jose is going to play the puck from behind the cage. The Sharks have it now. Gaining steam here on the attack. Blocked in traffic. Picking up some steam at center ice. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Here's a chance. Glove save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We're still scoreless. San Jose's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Hasek's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Nice job tying up his opponent. Sends the pass over. Sent into the offensive zone. San Jose's got a hold of it against the wall.
There we go, Andrew Ladd.
Well, you can't score goals if you don't have the puck, and you know that coaches preach this all the time, and that hit is what gets them the puck, gets them possession to be able to get an opportunity to score that goal.
The Leafs finally improved their shooting percentage with that goal here in the second.
And you can see how happy they are. The body language says it all. After so many misses and opportunities earlier in the game, they finally get rewarded, and that's got to give them some jump to their step.
Hammers it, and he rings the post.
The Leafs recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
Holloway's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Quick shot. Too much congestion in front. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Leafs continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck. Quick pass to Jackman. Toronto's got the puck. One-on-one with the goaltender.
There we go, Zach Hyman.
Stone-cold finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James. Well, you have to be able to read the play and have incredible vision to anticipate this and get on your horse and get going on the breakaway, James. Another example of his blistering speed. But hey, you got to finish when you're in that one-on-one situation, and he executes perfectly.
The Leafs are having themselves a night, wouldn't you say, so far, Cheryl?
Yeah, at the beginning of the second period here, and they're really maintaining the play. They're controlling it, and they're not just on the perimeter. They're finding ways to get pucks to the net.
And that's picked off. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Scooped up along the wall by Lindholm. Takes control of the puck. The Sharks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Moves the puck down low. Picked off by Provorov. They gain the zone from the left side. Skates to the crease. Gives them nothing in front.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Fires it into the offensive zone. San Jose's got it behind the net. And he moves it up to Bastian. Sends it in deep. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass across to Valimaki. And he lowers the boom there. Dumps it into the ozone. The Sharks scoop it up along the boards. Good hit. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Angles it over to McDonald. Puts it in deep. Nelson's exploring options with the puck. San Jose's got the puck. Puck scooped up by Zetterlund. Steps into the offensive end. Here's a feed in front. Scores!
Oh.
He stayed with it and buries the rebound.
This play could have died, James, but instead they find themselves with possession because of the effort that he gets for being hard on the puck. And it's not just retrieval, but then it's having the mindset to attack. And that's exactly what he does off of it, and he winds up with the tally.
San Jose suddenly made this a lot more intriguing here in this second period.
I know it's cliche, James, but the game is 60 minutes. It's only the second, and they've got themselves within one. A lot of runway to go.
The Leafs take control of the faceoff. Toronto's got it along the wall. The Sharks gain possession. Handles the puck. Slides it across. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Dishes it off. Goalie with the stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. This crowd tonight, I mean, every night here, they are just on fire with another sellout.
They're on fire, James. I like the way you said that, a little high pitch, because why? Everyone in here is high pitch because they're winning and they're being successful. You can see it by the number of jerseys that have been bought and are being worn, and that's when you know that they're cheering on their star players.
A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Foot's got the puck in his own zone. Puts it on net. Stops him cold. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Toronto's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. Linsman's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And a great save! Quick feed to Jackman. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Throws one up to Linsman. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Forces the turnover.
Morrissey's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the prize, eye on the puck, and just redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's attack mentality, and he has it tonight.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's a 2-1 game. Ferraro's won it. San Jose's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Zetterlund's on the attack in the offensive zone. San Jose's got the puck behind the net. And that's deflected off someone in front. Moves it quickly over to Danico. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And makes the save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
The Leafs take it across the blue line. The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
Overall, another good period for the Leafs. Even though they got into some penalty trouble, they killed them off, and then popped 2, but gave back 1. Let's hope they can maintain this lead and maybe get an insurance goal.
Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. Final frame is underway here. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Sharks are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively. Holloway's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Toronto's have been on a roll offensively tonight, and they lead it here early in this third period. While the centers are checked out, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Moves it over to Bertuzzi. Feeds it to Verhaeghe. The Leafs have it now. Puck picked up by Shea. Moves it to Curry. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Takes the pass. Curry's going to play it against the half wall. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And he makes the save. Grabbed along the boards by Bedard. What a steal in his own end. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to Morrissey. Big time defensive play. Oh, look at this chance! Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Toronto's gained the line and into the zone. San Jose's got the puck now. Moves it to Bedard. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Picked up along the wall by Provorov. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Here they come on the attack down the left side. The Sharks have it from their own end. And that's intercepted by Siegenthaler. Battle along the boards. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
More than half the period left to play. The Leafs lead it 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Taken along the wall by Danico. San Jose's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Gillies. Scores! Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound.
Well, these are the types of goals that create a ton of energy up and down the bench, James, because it's about hounding pucks for retrieval, but also having the presence of mind to get the stick on puck and put it to the net. Great goal.
The Sharks have the equalizer they were searching for. Now we've got a new game.
This is why the fans pay the money to see games like this. It's entertaining, it's fun, it's back and forth hockey, and it's going to wind down right to the final buzzer.
Quick feed to Kesselring. Burrows plays the puck. The Sharks look to start the transition game. Moves it quickly over to Burrows. And now he moves it to Gillies. Smart heads up, play to intercept the pass. Danico stick handling in his own zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Holloway. Risky play, but pokes it away. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Great Reed comes up with it. Came up with a nice save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
McLean's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Passes it over. Can't connect as it goes off the stick. Big time stop there. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Sends it over. And it's picked up by the knee. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. Works it across to Myers. Moves the puck along the half wall. Lets it go. Denies them on the play. San Jose's got it against the boards. Moves it to Bastian. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. They win the draw and go on the attack. Denies him with the pad. There's another stop.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out. Fantilli's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Tries to feed it over to Ladd. And he takes the pass. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
The Leafs are still at even here. They had an opportunity to go up by one, but unfortunately they hit the pipe again.
The Seals are coming up for the next game, and I was just told a little while ago that a few extra seats have been released for this one, so if you haven't got your tickets yet, you know what to do. Takes the puck at the point. Great pass from the left wing.
The Sharks have clawed their way back into this game simply by never quitting and staying on course with the game plan, James.
Big time stop. Trying to clear the zone. Slides the puck over. Broken up at center by Curry. Here they come on the attack. Toronto's got control of the puck. Taken by Hyman. Here's a short pass to Bertuzzi. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by McLean. More than half the period has expired. We are all tied up in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Looks to make a play over to Gillies. Shot denied by the goaltender.
Hasek's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Sends the feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Sharks gain possession along the wall. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Lindholm. Great extension on his part to poke it away. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Gains the zone through center. Quick pass to Provorov. Driving right to the
There we go, Alexander Burrows.
go-ahead goal.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. When you have natural strength and power, and then you compound it with the training of today's game, this is what you get. I mean, he is so powerful and strong. He's got great balance, good core strength. They try and jostle him off the puck, no chance, and he winds up with the goal.
Toronto's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 3.
Oh, yeah, and it's a critical time here, James. They've got the go-ahead goal now. And some of the teams will say, play safe. Not me. I'm about having the puck, stay aggressive, stay on your toes, make them play on their heels.
Quick feed to Kesselring. San Jose's got possession at center. Scooped up along the wall by Danico. The Sharks will play it in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Provorov. Here's a howitzer at the net. Shuts him down. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Strong defensive effort. San Jose's got it in their own zone. Changes coming up on the back end as they send the puck in. And here's the pass to Linsman. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Great poke check on the reach. And he loses control here. Quick pass across to Gillies. And that's a smart heads-up play by Linsman. Off the left wing and into center. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. And now it's grabbed by Gillies. Angles it over to Murray. San Jose's got possession here in the neutral zone. Toronto's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Probert. Along the half wall with the puck. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Linsman's taking it from his own end. Play is blown dead with the offside. Here in the late going to the frame. Toronto's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Turns it away.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slides it on over to Morrissey. Grabbed along the boards by Verhaeghe. Hammers it on net. Walker side save. Receives the pass. Fires it down the ice. Oh, it can't connect. Levels him with the hit. Fires towards the empty net. Score!
There we go, Eric Lindros with the insurance goal.
James, these were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter, and it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Lindros wins the draw. They'll go to work offensively here. Shot! Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the horn, and they are officially playoff bound. Listen to this place. Playoff hockey, I love it, you love it, and these fans are going to love it when the puck drops.
Well, they are. They've been there every step of the way, and as an athlete, you want to find a way to clinch at home because you know that success is driven by your fan base, and you can see the energy in the building, the smiles on the faces, and the party's just getting started.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.
And the Leafs clinch their playoff spot. As they take this one, they outshoot San Jose 30-27. San Jose out-hits Toronto 40-35. Toronto has more time to attack. Better pass percentage, won the faceoffs 21-19. San Jose got the only two power plays in the game. They went 0 for 2. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Lindros with the goal, Nelson with an assist, Burrows, Hyman with goals, Provorov, Bertuzzi with assists, and Andrew Ladd with the goal. And Hasek made 25 saves on 27 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .926 save percentage. And for San Jose, you had Gillies, Danico with assists, Fantilli, Holloway with goals, for Hagee, Zetterlund with assists. And McLean made 26 saves on 29 shots, 3 goals allowed for an .897 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 26-10 for 75 points. They're now tied for first place in the league, but they do have 5 games in hand. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game. Toronto heads to Oakland to face the California Golden Seals.